What's going on, guys? It's Michael Gascon back with one of my favorite videos that I've been waiting to do. Can bag. So can bag here, you can get any bag for this. I prefer the ones that are made out of material that you can hear through. So these came from an alfalfa cube bag and they're filled with blue cans, favorite beverage of course, Pepsi Cola. And what you want to do is, this is really awesome for two reasons. It's great for the horse to know what to do when something spooks them out of nowhere that they can't really anticipate. And the next thing, so many sports, cowboy mounted shooting, mounted archery, roping, so many of these things have to do with you being able to focus and concentrate not on your horse, on what's going on. So what we like to do is we like to get the real sensitive horses. So like this is Jewel here, and she is real sensitive, awesome, amazing show horse, real sensitive though, has a motor that doesn't, a heart that doesn't fit in her chest. So she's real sensitive. So common sense tells us to be calm and quiet around her. Unfortunately, that's not horse sense. If we are careful around her, we're creating a horse that will always have to be careful around. Instead, I want her to go on and live a good life with somebody as an awesome trail horse that's super smooth, but also relaxed and forgiving, so a lot of shenanigans. So it's as simple as this. We're gonna go around here and we toss the can bag to each other. This really teaches you how to loosen up your hips and be ready to go with the horse if it boogers off left or right. That horse boogering off, that's not bad behavior, that's horse behavior. And what's gonna fix that and keep that from happening is if every time they booger off, they get reined right back in the direction that they came from. So if she boogers off to the left, I grab back to the right. The other thing is whenever I catch this, I want it to be in the same hand as the rein. So when she gets uncomfortable here, I can pull her towards it. That's gonna help shut her down. But this is a game that I really enjoy. Whenever you're desensitizing, you're looking on sight, things that look scary. What's scarier than a big white bag flying through the air coming at you? Sound, cans all rattling together, and things that you could touch them with. And again, horse trainers are broke, so it's cheap to come up with. Look at all these horses, they're as sensitive and hot as can be. You're not gonna find a hotter round pen on earth. Like, I'm willing to put money on it. You can't find a more sensitive group of horses just because they're all built for endurance. They're built for going, they're built for the show ring. So with that all being said, we're still gonna treat them like we expect them to be broke, quiet animals. And basically the game is this, you throw it to somebody, if the person touches it with their hand and they drop it, they have to get off. If you don't throw it to good enough where the person has a chance to catch it, you have to get off and get it. And that's about it. Look how she caught it, directed him back. She'll pick a person, usually a person that doesn't see it coming. Little gizmo with the catch. Usually when I catch, I'm gonna desensitize until my horse relaxes. Then I'm gonna toss it to the next person. There we go, crystal there. That's it, nice. So that right there is Lulu. Lulu's a national championship performance filly. Last year, she won as a 3-year-old. So you would think, oh my gosh, she's a show horse. You can't do any of this with her, she'll explode. Well, yeah, of course, especially if you don't do these things. So many times when a horse is a show horse or a reiner or dressage horse, that's the only thing that gets done with them. Right there, that's Miss America. Miss America's only been under saddle for 60 days and she's the calmest one in the group because all this stuff seems normal to her. It's amazing. We're all a result of our conditioning. Oh, Maggie touched it. She has to get off and get it. So really, we just stand around boogering our horses, and you'll see this group of horses just get more and more relaxed until you can't booger them, until they're not willing to run away. Whenever we're doing this from the ground, and we're desensitizing horses and flagging them and tarping them, doing these different things, we're looking for them to shut down. Whenever these horses find their forever homes, these horses are going to be with somebody. So right there, his horse is taking him because he wasn't slick enough to grab that inside rein, so it got turned around. The better you get at getting that inside rein will stop that horse from even making that move. So then he'll bring it over here, walk that horse over in the vicinity where he could throw it. So if you don't have the arm or the distance with it, just get in close. You can hand it off. But all of this is just designed for the horse to see it coming from nowhere and be able to deal with it. Look at how that one rein, that mare would really like to booger off. That filly would like to booger off. But since he only grabbed one rein, it faced her up and it shut everything down. controlling the head and the butt, taking that back end away. So right there, look how she turned that horse's head towards the thing that he was afraid of. Whenever we first played this game, if she would catch that with him, he would look like the most amazing reiner ever. So look right there, real spooky filly, caught something up above her head. Crystal there is riding a national championship show horse named Seabiscuit. All this kind of stuff, people wonder how we make the most forgiving horses, that as hot as they are, they shouldn't be as forgiving as they are. It's because we're willing to do ridiculousness with them until they relax and realize that we're not going to hurt them. The cam bag, it sounds scary, it looks scary, but there's nothing physical happening to the horse. So very quickly the horse starts to trust us and believes, oh, wait a second, you're not hurting me at all. Kind of like the little kid that's drowning in the shallow end of the pool. Help, help, help. And you say, hey, stand up, you're not drowning. And when they do that, oh, wait a second, I was never in danger. And then they relax and become comfortable in the water. So just like desensitizing from the ground, look how I'll touch and pet this filly until she relaxes. And when she relaxes, then I'll take it away from her. There we go, one rein. That's it. Touch and pet, throw it back. There we go. Sit back. Sit back. There we go, really nice. Notice whenever my filly dances around or moves around, if I'm sitting back here, it's no harm, no foul. That's really what we want to see. It's going to do a couple things. It's going to have you ready to deal with situational resistance that horse is to dance and booger off. But at the end of the day, those are her RPMs. She has to deal with that. So I want to be able to come from all that and then come back and put that horse on a loose rein and relax. A couple pro tips. Scoot forward and roll back so my belt is touching the back of my saddle. My stirrups, if you ride with really long stirrups, are shortened a little bit to help you get a little bit more leverage and balance. But all these little things, when we're tripping their predar, whenever they're thinking that they're prey animals and they want to booger off, and they come out unscathed, they're going to become more and more relaxed. And you might be thinking, well, the horse looks uncomfortable. That's adulting. We're all uncomfortable as adults, and we deal with it, and then we're not uncomfortable about the same things. With the horses, if we try to approach and retreat, and wait till it's her idea. If I wait till this filly, it's her idea to do obstacles. If I wait till it's her idea to be a calm, quiet saddle horse, that day will never come. You will kind of sort of desensitize for years and years and still have a spooky horse. As opposed to if you just say, hey, I'm not going to get you hurt. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. We can do the most wacky things. I can rope off of you. I can chase a cow. I can go through cowboy curtains. I could be around other horses that are acting up, and I expect you to listen to me. And then we'll always come back to being flat and easy. You can get the hottest horses to be forgiving, relaxed, and easy. Remember, your horse is a means of transportation. Even if I ride in a Ferrari, I still want it to go 2 miles per hour. Just because a Ferrari can go fast doesn't mean that it needs to go fast. It needs to do no more, no little than what I'm asking. If it only went fast, it would be useless because then the girls couldn't see you in it. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.